Tids, welcome in. And congratulations on being officially the fastest thing alive, claiming first in the chat for this stream. Hope you're doing well today. First through the doors 18
is the best
times.
game ever made, and anyone who says
Pretty
otherwise
impressive.
is wrong.
Hello Cypher, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Need to turn that voice clip up a bit, make it a proper jump scare. I mean, I could do, I suppose. I turned it down so that it wouldn't be too much for you folks. And it does make me jump when I'm not looking at chat when it pops up to say someone's redeemed it. Stress the last few days and the shitey weather today has me very sore and grouchy. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I'm not coping too great with the weather today because it's been pissing it down all day. But it's 23 degrees in my office, so it's still really fucking warm even though it's raining. It's just sort of sticky, you know? I don't like it. Yes, super funsies. Sorry, the dog just kicked something over. I don't know what it was. Was the younger two's sports day today? Oh no. I used to hate sports day. Feels very close here, too. Pressure's all to whack. Yeah, same. Well, hopefully it clears up for both of us soon. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've remembered to do everything before I started the stream for a change. I suppose we'll find out soon enough. Middle one got out of the sports bit by doing the scoring. Fucking genius move. And yes, today's giveaway is a copy of Endless Space 2. If that is your cup of tea, then exclamation mark ticket will get you your ticket to enter that. So I'm going to take us over to the gaming screen. This is as far as I've gotten with the remaster. I got it to the menu. Already got it. Ah, well. So a little bit of spiel, I guess, before we actually get into the game. This has literally just come out today. This is a remaster that's built on the re-engine of all fucking things. Of a game that came out for the Nintendo DS. And the DS game is legit one of my favourite games ever. So I'm really hoping that it stood the test of time and that this isn't going to turn into a Discworld situation where I find out that a game that I absolutely loved when I was younger is actually not as great as I remember it being. But Ghost Trick Phantom Detective is the second video game that ever made me cry. So it's kind of special to me for weird reasons. And depending on my mental stability at the point, at the time we get to that point in the game, you may see me cry on stream. I wonder what they did with what would have been on the second screen. Yes, very good question, Torpor. I've just realised my Frankerface's VIP badges are working perfectly, but my Frankerface's mod badges are not working perfectly. Expect the mod badge to change at some point in the future if you have Frankerfaces. And if you are a VIP of the channel and have Frankerfaces installed, you'll be able to see you've got a slightly different to what you're used to having badge as well. We're not going to have another behind the frame situation. No. It's not quite that kind of thing, Cypher. This is by the same team that made the Ace Attorney games. Spoilers. the third Ace Attorney game is the first game that ever made me cry. So I think they're just particularly good at hitting me in the feels. But yeah, it's got some nice emotional beats to it that I don't want to spoil. And I really like the gameplay. Where Torpor's question is concerned, I think what they've done, based on the fact that you can change the border on the game, is that they've actually just set it all as a single screen, so you can see everything that would have been on the top screen and the bottom screen of the DS at the same time. Almost like they've basically emulated it. But I suppose we'll find out when we get into the game. Yeah. I'm only a little bit hyped about this. I've been really, really excited for this to release, and the fact that it's released on a stream day is just great for me. Okay, right. I'm gonna try and calm the fuck down a little bit because my voice is starting to go because I'm getting overexcited. I'm gonna have a quick cough, and then we're gonna start the game up. Actually, before we do, can you hear the game okay? Can you hear that music? That fucking awesome menu music. No. Okay. Let's bring that up a little bit then. How's that? Shayness, thank you so much for being subscribed for 18 months with a 12-month streak. Bless you, friend. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much. Okay, can you hear the music now? Because it's showing as playing. That's a lot more present now. Is it too present? Do I need to turn it down? Maybe a hair loud. Okay. I have ramped it right the fuck up on OBS, so how's that? Better? It's important to get these things right before I get into the game, but I do want you to be able to hear the soundtrack because it's such a fucking good soundtrack. It seems good. Okay, cool. Good. Good. Okay. So this is played with a controller, which is kind of weird for me because I was expecting it to be a mouse and keyboard situation with it being an XDS game, but we'll see how it goes. So what's your history with this one? Okay. Other than it being the second video game that ever made me cry, Ghost Trick originally came out on the Nintendo DS, and Nintendo DS was about the point in my history when I was just getting back into gaming, having been... Let's go with the lighter version of it, having been completely unable to play video games for quite some time. I'd got the Ace Attorney games, which are by the same dev team, and I'd absolutely adored those. So when Ghost Trick came out, I bought it. Because this is back when new video games weren't really fucking expensive. And I played it. Absolutely adored it, loved the gameplay. I think the Nintendo DS is one of those consoles where there were just so many interesting ways to use the console itself and the mechanics built into it. Like, Hotel Dusk had a puzzle where you had to close the DS to solve the puzzle. Great idea. This had some really innovative puzzle-solving techniques that used the touchscreen. And another one of my all-time favourite games, The World Ends With You, had the most unique and sort of revolutionary combat system that required the use of the touchscreen and the buttons. Really good shit. But Ghost Trick is one of those games that sticks in my memory because it's got some really amazing emotional beats to it. It's beautiful art design, gorgeous music, really, really nice gameplay mechanics, and it's just all round just a really fun game. And you play a ghost. What is not to love for me, you know? Hey, Soup, welcome on, and I hope you're doing well today. Sorry, I was rambling. Okay, so we sorted the music out. I've rambled at you about how much I love this game. Let's hope it's still good, shall we? So I picked this border already because these are two of my favourite characters from the game. We have the black cat on the left, and Missile the Pomeranian, I think, on the right. Must have been unconscious for a while. My head feels fuzzy, kind of like I'm swimming. When I came to, there was a woman standing there, a woman I don't know. At least, I don't think I know her. And there was a man with a gun. I don't know him either. Well, probably not anyway. Now, I'm not the kind of guy who can just stand back and watch a poor woman get shot. But I have just one little problem. I'm already dead myself. This has got to be me. No question about that. After all, do you see any other dead bodies lying around here? I feel bad for her, sure, but what can I do? I'm dead. But just as I was thinking this is no time to be lolling around dead. You're the only one who can save her. Huh? What the? The whole world just changed on me. Welcome to the ghost world, the land of the dead. A voice in my head? Who are you? No time for introductions now. You have to save her. I know you can do it. All you have to do is use your powers. Huh? Me? Save her? How? Take a look at your corpse. Do you see that blue flame? That's your soul. And do you see that bright white spot nearby? That's a core. A core? Just looks like a railway crossing gate to me. Look, the best way to understand it is to just try it. First of all, try moving your soul with the D-pad. Next, move your soul across to connect the core. So how do I do that? Oh, I can also use the thumbsticks even though it doesn't say that. Congratulations. Your soul has now possessed the crossing gate. So, what? Now I'm a crossing gate? Now, use the crossing gate to save the woman. What? But how? In a moment, time will start to flow normally again. That will be your chance. Listen, when the man pulls the trigger, the woman dies, right? So before that happens, you have to use your powers to stop it. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. You'll see. Now then, time will start to flow again. Sometimes I feel like being a crossing gate would be an improvement. Fucking mood, Cypher. Ta-da! Hold it. Well played. What just happened? That was one of your powers at work. A ghost trick. They said the thing! You mean I made that crossing gate move? That's right. You manipulated that object with the power of the dead. A ghost trick. Roll credits! And all you have to do to perform a trick like that is press A. Now, the woman's fate has changed, albeit just a little. Yeah, she still kind of has a gun pointed at her. That's not good, is it? But at least now you're starting to figure out how to use your powers. So I enter the ghost world with ghost, possess an object, and then perform a trick with it. Now you're getting it. Let's move on to the next step. Try possessing a different core. Okay, so I couldn't reach that one. I see. A guitar then, is it? Hey, what do you want from me? I would have preferred that giant wrecking ball. That would solve the problem real quick, I bet. But I guess I can't reach chords that are too far away. Well, I guess we'll see what you can do with that guitar. Let's set time in motion again and find out. Hey Arcraft, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Who's there? Just shooting a guitar. Ugh, that's gotta be some of the slowest running away I've ever seen. Looks like I'm gonna have to come up with something more. Let's see, what core is close enough to possess from here? I guess all there is me. No time to be picky. I've got a woman to save. I like your attitude. It's admirable, truly. But what? If I can manipulate objects, then I ought to be able to manipulate my own corpse, right? Well, tell you what. Why don't you just try it and see? Go ahead and possess your corpse. Alright, now we'll set time in motion. Huh? Nothing's happening. Exactly. Sad but true, I'm afraid. You can only manipulate non-living things. Corpses, even if they aren't alive anymore, aren't really just ordinary things. You've got to be kidding! Wait, what about the woman? What's happening to her? Let's take a look, shall we? If you want to take a look around, you can move the screen. Move the screen? It's easy. Here, give it a try. Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. Wah, wah. Out of my way. And that's how you unlock co-op. I'd love that. Like, this game never had co-op before. If it had co-op now, I would be very fucking happy. I'm on my way. At least we look a bit comfier now. No worries at all, Arcraft. I hope you managed to figure something out. I'm going to pause because that's all going to disappear in a second. Yeah, I hope you enjoy your time in the Lurkers Lounge and that you get a good meal. And when you do, if you come back, please do tell us what you had. I love to live vicariously through everybody else when it comes to their meals, because everyone always has really nice food. Okay. In the end, it looks like her fate remains unchanged. So what good are these ghost tricks of mine? But just as I was thinking this... Oh, it's actually letting me read through this one without forcing me forward. That's good. Sponsored by Pixar. Hello there. How are you feeling? Not very well, I imagine. Terrible tragedy what happened tonight. Ignoring me, are you? It's a little too early for you to be so stiff and cold, I'd say. Ah, so it was you. You were that voice in my head, right? Well, I wouldn't say voice exactly. The dead don't have voices, you see. It's more like my thoughts were being beamed directly into your mind. That's another little trick ghosts can do. It looks like my ghost tricks didn't do much good. She still ended up just as dead as before. That's true. For now. For now. I still have more to teach you about the powers of the dead, your ghost tricks. Who exactly are you anyway? Before I answer that, I think we should save this young lady. Isn't it a shame to see such a pretty young woman lying here like a discarded piece of trash? But what can I do? She's already dead. Time for more ghost lessons for you, my friend. Have a burger from McDonald's. Very nice. What kind of burger? Hey, don't judge Pixar. Maybe she's into that. Very true. So I have a bag with some cans and stuff that need to go into the recycling. And Porthos has decided that playing with his toy directly next to it so that every time he bats the toy, he also hits the cans in the bag is a smart plan. And every time I hear that noise, I panic a little bit because it sounds just enough like him eating something off the floor that he shouldn't be eating. McCrispy. I've never had a McCrispy before. Is it nice? First of all, I'll have you possess me. Possess you, eh? Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your powers. I'm glad to hear that, Cypher. Why am I so determined to save this woman? After all, it's not like I know her. But I guess I'll take the desk lamp upon its invitation anyway. My reason is twofold. Number one, I'm not the type to leave women lying around discarded like trash. And number two, I don't have anything else to lose at this point. Trick time! That thought bubble you just pressed. Those are your thoughts. What you're saying to yourself in your head. My thoughts, eh? So, the dead don't have voices, and what we think is communicated directly to one another. So these thought bubbles are sort of a stand-in. I think I'm starting to get it. I think so too. Just remember to always keep an eye out for thought bubbles. Okay, good idea. I just might get some important clues from them. Now then, in order to possess me, you first have to enter the ghost world. And left bumper is your ticket in. The best thing to do is try it. Left bumper, eh? Guess I'll press it. So we've got lots of things we can possess here. We've got a car door, a traffic sign, a folding cot. By the way, have you taken a look at the middle of the screen? What about it? It tells you what trick you can perform with the object you're currently possessing. The information is there for you to check out whenever you need it. Bumper. Dare I ask? Is that what the captions said? I'm going to have to bring the microphone closer. So in the case of this folding cot, it looks like I can unfold it. And to perform a trick on the object you're possessing, you first have to return to the land of the living. Oh, okay. This time, B is your ticket out of the ghost world. Well, good luck. We're counting on you. Okay, so... Who's this we? So I'm just sort of exploring what we've got. We've got a traffic cone. There's a phone over there, but we can't quite reach it. We've got a flag, which we can't do anything with. And a fan, which we can switch on. We can't reach the lamp. So if we go to the door, we can't do anything with the door. Can't do anything with the traffic sign or the cone. We can do something with the cot, so we'll go to the cot first and do a trick. And that should... Actually, you know what? Let's do the fan first. Go into the ghost world, go back out. Are we a corpse or a cat? Well, we're neither. We're a disembodied soul. So that doesn't last very long. But if we do that... Ah, okay. So, turn the fan off. And we'll go this way. I just want to see what happens if we do this. Bit of a naff fan, not gonna lie. Okay, so that takes us over here, but we can't really do anything from here. I like that the game is kind enough to have the fan oscillate so that you don't lock yourself in. It's good stuff. I think it used to do that anyway, but I was 15, I think, when I played this last. So it's literally been about half my life since I last played this. Slightly more than, in fact. Which tells you everything you need to know, I think, about why I'm a little anxious about playing this game on stream and then potentially finding out that it's not as good as I remember it being. Thanks, Tids. Huh. That's funny. What is? My corpse and her corpse. Hey, Prime B, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, and if I am not mistaken, because time is a very complicated concept for me, it's still your birthday, in which case we need to do something special. There we go. As is customary, get a little bit of a birthday flag going on for you there. Oh, Titters beat me to it. I'm so sorry, Titters. You know what? Titters is better. So I'm gonna copy and paste that message. No, yours is better. I copied too much. There's a they at the end of it that shouldn't be there. There we go. Internet is slightly delayed as on train. Tis the jacket that makes the difference. It must be, yeah. Okay. There's definitely something different about the two. There's something emanating from my corpse. That's because you're special. What's that supposed to mean? Not everybody who dies gets special powers, you know. Very good, Primbles. Well, safe travels. So those waves are because of my powers of the dead, eh? Anyway. Congratulations, you passed. Oh, what do you know? What prize do I get? A new power. What else? Something emanating from my corpse. It's the smell. Bravo. Another one. Now, let's review. You can possess objects and manipulate them, right? Now, what do you suppose will happen if you possess a corpse? No, we've already tried this. It's nothing. Nothing, because I already tried that, remember? And nothing happened at all. True. You don't have the ability to manipulate a corpse. However, there is something else you can do. Oh yeah? What's that? Why don't you try it and see? What's this? Can you hear me? Wait a minute, what's going on here? It looks like she's unconscious, poor thing. Unconscious? But she's dead. Yes, but think back. Remember when you died? When you came to your senses, you'd been unconscious too. Unconscious, eh? Come to think of it, the desk lamp is right. When I came to, I was already dead. Omoe wa mo shinderu. Welcome back, Rocket. I hope your journey home was a safe one. It has thankfully rained. It has also rained here. I hope you're doing okay. Welcome on in. Whenever I hear someone say, "Can you hear me?" I want to respond with an Ian Holm impression and say, "Yes, I can hear you," whilst dribbling milk. Oh, thank you, Stream Elements. I'd much rather HobbyTan tell me this stuff, but I will accept it from you for now. Not sure how I'd feel alright about possessing someone else's corpse. It will be beneficial soon. So, Cypher, thank you for the hydrate. Let's leave her like this for now.
Hey pal, remember to take your meds.
And while she's resting, we can save her life. Oh yes, if anybody hasn't medicated yet, and they should have done, please try to remember to do so. Now is a great time to do so, in fact. I've already taken my meds. Thankfully. Oh, sure, you make it sound so easy. And it is easy. When you use your powers on a corpse, you can go back to the past, to a time 4 minutes before that person's death. Are you serious? Back through time? That's right. But there's a catch. See, I didn't want to spoil that little surprise for you folks. There's another reason I love this game so much. Time travel! Awesome stuff, Rocket. After gym. Ooh, going to the gym. Very exciting. It only works on new corpses. Corpses that have been dead for less than 1 day. That is a good plan, Prime B. I like that. Ah, fresh meat! And she's still well within that limit. You might want to give it a try before it's too late. This is crazy. None of this makes any sense. We're talking about the powers of the dead here. It doesn't have to make sense. Now then, let's go, shall we? To the time 4 minutes before this woman was murdered. This game is just hobby nip, isn't it? Yes, it is. It is very much catnip for hobbies. We play as a ghost, it's got puzzles, it's got a really cute cat and a really cute dog. There's time travel. It's magic, I don't need to explain it. Yeah, exactly. I like that it just owns that. This is Hobbies Jack 2. Yes. Yes, it is. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. You'll see. Oh. We're going back to the past, not to the future. And so now I'm going back in time to witness this woman's last 4 minutes alive. Not as a fuzzy, distant memory of the past, but as a very real, living present. This lamp is my spirit animal. Why? Because it keeps going, you'll see, you'll see. They'll all see. Wake up. Are you okay? What happened to you? Oh no. He's dead. Who are you? It's rewind time, yep. Here's my business card right here, sister. My little golden friend. You did this. You killed him, didn't you? Cringy compilation, please. Instead of playing whodunit right now, you ought to be more concerned about your own fate. Who are you? What sort of a hitman? Some sort of a hitman? What do you want with me? They said we had to rub out all of the last traces of Temsic left in this country. Temsic? What in the world is that? Beats me. I just do what I'm told. That's what I was thinking, Titters. All I know is you've got nowhere else to run to. Time to die, sister. As long as that bad boy wrecking ball stays right up there where it belongs. Look, all I want to know is, who are you? You don't know me, I don't know you. This is just business. So long, sister. And that's where we came in. We did that. Hold it. Who's there? We did that too. A shotgun? Kind of a flashy weapon for a hitman, don't you think? Not flashy, just thorough. That is not how I would describe shotguns. They call me nearsighted Jigo, but I never let my prey get away. Ever thought about just buying a pair of glasses? Well, sister, this is it. Oh, bless you. Thank you for passing the message along, Tidders. And for Prime B, thank you for popping in and saying hello. I hope the rest of your journey goes well and safely, and that you have a wonderful rest of your birthday. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. If he bought glasses, he wouldn't be able to wear his hat down like that. The frames would get in the way. This is very true. This is a problem I have when I wear hats. And there you have it. The last 4 minutes of her life. No. It's kind of ironic when you think about it. If the next line out of this lamp's bulb is, it's like rain on your wedding day, I am unplugging the little fucker. A woman toyed with by fate, and a man toyed with by a ghost. It's doing well for a Pixar reject. It is, it is. But she still died. Yes, and you can change that with your ghost tricks. Just like you did 4 minutes ago. Possess and manipulate, eh? Ghost and then trick. And you can rewind these 4 minutes as many times as you like, too. Now then, are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. So this is 4 minutes ago, eh? Fine, I get that. But what am I doing way down here? That's just how it works. Her corpse was your gateway into the past, after all. So naturally, your starting point is where her corpse was. And this is where she died. Okay, I get it now. Hop in then! There are only 4 minutes left before she dies. You had better try and get to her as fast as you can. There's no time to lose. Who are you? And now the big guy's here. Time is passing. The last seconds of her life are counting down. Looks like I better get up there fast. That's right. Have a look at the right side of the screen. The right side, eh? The sand in the top of that timer is how much time she has left. Get to her quickly, before all the sand is gone. Up you go, then. Can't do anything with that. Can do something with this. Hey, Frankenstein, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well today. I'll roll this over here. Ruh-roh! Time is passing. That makes me really nervous. Uh-oh, her time is running out. Need to close that so that we can go this way. Oh, too far. And then we want to be here. Hopefully the blender just stays on. Yep, there we go. So long, sister. Just a few more steps. I hope I make it in time. Okay, so we're up here now. Everything that we did before still happens, because otherwise we're going to upset the time-space continuum, so that's nice. Now's your chance to change her fate. There isn't much time left. This is coming down to a battle of seconds. Okay, so that's not going to help me. That will. There we go. Damn it, what's going on here? Nearsighted Jigo never misses, as long as the target is within point-blank range. Looks like you made it just in time, just barely. Yep, she's still alive. And in that split second, hope was born. Just now, her fate was changed, albeit ever so slightly. Fate changed! Bye-bye! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! The bridge is up. You hear something? Guess what we're about to do? Works like in the Looney Tunes, right? A murder! Yes, yes, that's exactly what we're about to do. How does it feel to save a lady's life? Time to make a ghost friend! So... Fucking rip! Yeah, he deserved it. Danger is gone? Yes, it looks like the danger Mr. Danger, in fact, rolled away somewhere. You used your powers to avert that woman's fate. So I did all that, huh? You most certainly did. And I knew you could do it. Fate averted. So I lost my life tonight and saved somebody else's life. Before I carry on, this is the general sort of gameplay loop for this game. So you're probably starting to understand now why it is that I loved this game so much when it was on the DS. I do feel like it's lost something in translation to the PC, but most DS games do. But I'm still enjoying it nonetheless. And I'm just really glad that it got a remake, as it were, or a remaster? Remaster, more like. It's not a remake. At least it got a port, unlike SMT4. Yep, exactly. I could do with like a sad trombone button for when we make comments like that, because using good joke or bad joke doesn't feel right, but like, haha, I'm sad now. Fucking Atlas, yeah. Fucking Atlas indeed. Speaking of fucking Atlas, upcoming for the Xbox, what's it called? Game Pass store thingy. You know the free games you get through Game Pass? Persona 5 Tactica. It's basically like a Persona 5 XCOM game. And I'm angry that it's a thing, but I want it. Because I am your typical Atlas fan. And I will take every little fucking crumb they give me, even if it's not the Persona 1 and Persona 2 remaster that I so desperately want. Yes, but that fucking chibi art style. Yeah, I know. I can't stand it. Yeah, that's fair. Like, I thought the art style in Persona Q was really good. That was a different kind of chibi art style. And it works really well for those Etrian dungeon style games. But yeah. A typical Atlas fan. Infuriated by their every action, but I still buy the fucking games, tids. I can't help myself. We're all mad at them, but we still buy everything they give us. Give me SMT1 and let me kill the Archangels. Yeah, exactly. Like, these are the things that we want, but we'll still take the things they give us. We're just so used to it now. Sounds like GW fans. Yeah, Atlas fans are basically the GW fans of the gaming world, but without the like weirdly right-wing toxic portion. I mean, I'm sure there are some right-wingers in the Mega 10 fan base, but they're nowhere near as easy to spot. See, now that's just made me think of Persona 4K. Yes! When I came back to the present, it was raining. She still sat there. I'd saved the life of this stranger, now sitting forlornly in the rain. Even as the story of my life on this planet comes to an end. You all heard that, I don't need to mimic a sneeze. A stranger. A word strikes a chord, and a terrible truth begins to dawn on me. I can't recall a thing. Who am I? What is this place? And most important of all, why was I killed? Capital G God causes nuclear Armageddon because he hates humanity for not constantly praying to him. Yeah, that sounds about right. Less a sneeze, more stamping on a dog toy, but yeah, we heard it. Cute Baba O'Reilly. Yep, basically. Your story isn't over yet. Who exactly are you, anyway? Just call me Ray. As in, ray of light in the darkness. Ray, huh? So you aren't going to tell me your real name, I take it? You haven't told me your name yet either, actually. I can't remember. Yes, I guess the memories of the newly departed tend to get a bit confused. Some of us get our memories back, others never do. But if you ask me, does it really matter? Okay, famous Ray's Pizza. And he's a giant golden face. Oh yeah, he is, isn't he? That's got to be a comment on false idols, doesn't it? Megaten games are really good at that kind of shit. After all, there's only one path left to the dead. And that is to disappear. Disappear? When the sun rises in the morning, I'm afraid you're going to cease to exist. What? Tomorrow morning? But wait a minute. These powers of the dead. Yes? I'd like to use them to save somebody else's life. And whose life might that be? Do you even have to ask? Mine, of course. I see. But think about it this way. If we could use ghost tricks to save ourselves, wouldn't I have tried to save myself as well? I mean, look at me. I'm a desk lamp. Why a desk lamp, anyway? I'm not really sure myself, to be honest. But in any case, it seems we are unable to use our powers on our own corpses. You're kidding! You'll only exist in this world until tomorrow morning. I'm afraid that fact can't be changed. Seemed like a bright idea at the time. So there's really no escaping my own death. In the morning, I'm going to cease to exist. Apparently there's nothing I can do to change that. But just the same, I still want to know. I want to know my story. The lost story of my fate, right up until the time of my death. And until I learn that, you won't be able to rest in peace, right? Very well. I understand how you feel. You want to go and learn the truth about your death, as well you should. I will. But let's see. How should I go about doing that, I wonder? I can't even imagine what the first step would be. The first step? That's easy. You start with her. The person who witnessed your death? She should have some important clues, don't you think? Hey, you're right. And not only that, she might even know who I am. Yes, I'd say there's a very good possibility of that. What was I doing here tonight in a place like this? That woman probably knows the answer. That's right. Never forget that. She's the key to everything tonight. The key to everything? What do you mean? You'll know soon enough when you regain your memory. Oh. Sorry, I've just noticed that StreamerBot has just crashed. For no apparent reason. How did you keep your hair up like that? Lots of hair gel. Tunks his head in candle wax, he probably does. Give me a second, folks, I'm just bringing StreamerBot back up. I don't know if that's going to have an effect on whether you can re-redeem first or not. That it's just sort of shat itself. He's Jedward's dad. Plot twist. He's actually what happens when both halves of Jedward form together into one, like, super Jedward. This is Jedward's final form. Dadwood. If we're going by that naming convention, does that mean that Squidward is the undersea equivalent of Jedward? Yeah, I'm like a blank sheet of paper right now. Yes. Shouldn't encourage me, you know that, Tidders. I should probably keep some kind of record of everything I learned tonight. Jed Vader. I'm now imagining Jedward doing the Dragon Ball Fusion dance. That's exactly what I wanted you to imagine, Shay. I'm glad it worked. His career didn't work out. He's very salty about it under so much pressure too. Fabulous. That's a very good idea. Press left trigger to view a record of what you've learned. And be sure to check it out now and again. Happy 28th Ace Combat anniversary. Oh wow, is this the anniversary of the first Ace Combat game as well as being Primballs' birthday? Awesome. Except it's not their fingers, it's their hair that touches. I love that. I fucking love that. Well done, Shay. Memories aren't always the most reliable things, after all. Updated the phone book. Alright then. I wish you good luck. Better not let her get out of my sight. And besides, I'm not the kind of guy who can just let a woman sit sneezing in the cold rain. Aww. I think I'll try to move closer. Can I do anything with the... I can shimmy. We're gonna do some shimmying, everybody. Get your shimmying souls on. She's just sitting there sneezing. Whoop. What in the world just happened? The crane moved all by itself, and then that big iron ball fell all by itself. Shimmy wheelie plus 100 points. Bravo.
Get nice and moist for me, won't you?
Is there any state in which he is willing to leave a woman? I don't think so, Arcraft. I think he's very chivalrous ghost, but in the good way, not in the like weird super sexual kind of way, if you know what I mean. Torpor, thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. Oh, actually, I really needed that because I was gremlining down in my chair. I'm actually gonna bring the microphone up a little bit so I'm less inclined towards shrimping. He's not a neckbeard. All his hair went to his scalp, clearly. So, Torpor has requested some meat mecha maintenance from me. It is mandatory that I do it because the channel points have been redeemed. It is actively encouraged that you lovely folks watching join in. So, have a little stretch. Have a little sip. And if you are in a position to check your posture a little bit as well, then by all means do. I'm actually getting to a point now where I can move my ankle a lot better than I could before, so that's quite nice. I even took Porthos out for a walk last night. It wore me the fuck out, and I could only go like round the block before I was knackered. But considering I've not walked much at all, other than to go up and down stairs every now and then, in the last 2 weeks, it's no big surprise that taking the dog out, whilst I'm still using my cane, would be a bit tiring. But yeah, so we're getting there slowly, which is nice. And I've not got my foot elevated anymore as well, which means I'll be able to start painting again soon. That is a good plan, Tidders. Less Patrick Swayze, more Alec Baldwin in the ghost department. Yes, I think so. I think so. We're not... No, that'll be okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. We're trying to be helpful. We're not trying to get in her knickers. It started raining all by itself, and then an umbrella came down all by itself. I mean, one of those things just happens naturally all by itself anyway, sweetheart. But, you've had a very stressful evening. So, I'm gonna let you off on thinking that rain is some sort of magical act of God. Oh my goodness! Don't tell me I have psychokinetic powers! Okay, that wasn't where I was expecting her to go with that, but I like her. She's cute. We're still in the umbrella, so technically she's holding us right now. Hello, kitty. She's cute, but she might be a cop. She might be. Seriously? What in the world just happened? What's this? So if we use our ghost powers, we can jump onto things to examine them. Did I write this note? Maybe I should give it a read. So you don't remember writing it, eh? No, I don't remember writing it. But even more importantly... And now we're in her pocket. I didn't get a chance to read that note. Not to interrupt your train of thought, but I wonder if you've realised where this telephone call is coming from. How would I know that? Think back. Not in her prison pocket, yet. God damn it, Cypher. Before you helped her avert her fate, didn't a telephone call come in at that around this time too? Oh yeah. They're not expecting her to answer. That telephone call. Exactly. In other words, at this very moment, on the other end of this telephone line, is the culprit who ordered your murder. What? I recommend you possess the telephone. Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your ghost tricks. I return. Are we being filthy again? Cypher's talking about getting into the red-headed lass's prison pocket. Do we ever stop? No, you don't, and I wouldn't have you any other way, you filthy buggers. My soul just vaguely flailing in the direction of the phone then. And then I saw him. Right there on the other end of the line. I saw the face of the man who ordered me dead. Is it done? Speak up, man. Did you get her? Who is this? Oh my tidders. Yes. 1,000 pardons, my dear lady. I must have dialed the wrong number. Trace complete. 'Tis more dun dun dun. Yeah. So, that's him, eh? The man who stole my life. That's right. So, what do you think? Would you like to go see him? You better believe I would. Then you would do well to listen to me. We ghosts exist by possessing inanimate objects. However, there is one way we can move from place to place over great distances. Look at that nose, you must have been targeted by the bottlenose dolphin mafia. Bravo. And that would be, the dead can jump from point A to point B by moving over phone lines. Say what? I've done all I can to help you. You'll have to do the rest yourself. You're not coming with me? I'm afraid not. My powers have grown weak. I've already used up most of my remaining strength just to get here tonight. But I had to come. To ask for your help. My help? Many mysterious things will happen in this town tonight. I'm trusting in you to get to the bottom of them and find out the truth. You're the only one who can do it. Interesting point. He said, did you get her? So we appear to have been collateral damage. Yes, we do, Arcraft. Yes, we do. Either that or our protag here uses more than he, him. Unfortunately, Tidders. No. This game is over a decade old. They were still very much entrenched in the binary pronouns at that point. I want you to use your powers of the dead to find this truth. I'm grateful to you for everything you've done, but I can't promise I'll help. Hello, Mum. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the posture check. Tomorrow morning I cease to exist. That doesn't give me a whole lot of time. I need to pursue my own mystery, find out the truth about myself. That's more than enough. Huh? If you succeed in doing that, you'll have done what I asked anyway. The two are one and the same. One and the same? This desk lamp knows a whole lot more than he's telling me. Now then, from that call a moment ago, you now have the culprit's telephone number. The rest is all up to you. It's nice that they've kept everything from the original game despite it being a 2-screen game originally. I like that. Because this used to be on the touchscreen and you'd like scroll through it with the stylus. Which is why the phone is like a dial phone. It's very neat. Alas, it seems our friend the desk lamp has burned out. Somebody asked if Payday 3 is going to have an NFT heist, and the official Twitter handle replied, "Are they valuable?" Fucking bravo, official Payday 3 Twitter. Gold stars. And so the story of the search for myself begins, a story that will last one night only. Tomorrow morning, I will cease to exist. And I'm surprisingly okay with this fact. Payday Twitter man is a fucking legend, agreed. I have to find the answers before the sun comes up. Why was I killed? And what exactly is going to happen in this town tonight? Oh yeah, the remaster has like an art gallery section and a section where you can listen to the music, which makes me very happy. You know what I'm like. Oh yeah, it also has character art. All the good stuff. So we beat chapter 1. Chapter 1's basically the tutorial, so. I need to get the Tactics Ogre remaster. Tactics Ogre looks really good. I kind of want to play it. Who am I? Why was I killed? The one who is sure to know the answers to those questions is the man who ordered my murder. At the other end of the phone line is the very man who had me killed. Our meeting. It's all so sudden. I'm not sure I'm really prepared for what's to come. Ah, right. Thank you for letting me know, Rocket. That's what the internet's for, I guess. I love how HobbyTan just came in and told her child how to sit up straight. Yeah, that's what my mum does. She comes in, she goes, drink some water, sit up straight, have a little snack, and then she sits quietly and watches the stream, because she's a good mum. I love my mum. Lies, game! That wasn't 29 minutes, that was over an hour! Very true. But you have to make exception for time travel. That's true. Yes, yes. We did do a bit of time traveling. Love you, Mum. Sorry, a big van-looking thing that looks kind of like the vans that you put horses in has just turned up outside my house, and I'm now terrified that someone's sent us a horse. But they appear to be on the other side of the road, so I think it's okay. Yes. If what I read in this file is true, this woman could be quite a bedeviling bit of trouble for us. She needs to be erased. Tonight. Who gifted Hobby a horse? Please don't gift me a horse. I've got nowhere to put it. I can't afford to feed it. Slow eats like a horse and I can barely afford to feed him. Looking out, oh poor brava. Nearly killed me with a hydrate there. I mean, you know, that was a self-imposed hydrate, but all the same. Are these Habsburgs? I bet they're Habsburgs. Yeah, they're probably Habsburgs. Confound that nearsighted Jigo. His skills are as feeble as his eyesight. Not to worry, sir. I have already taken the next step, sir. Yes. But I say, the last thing I ever expected was to talk to the target herself. Even if it was only over the telephone. They look inbred enough, yep. Very true. Their outfits are giving me a Lupin vibe. It is a little bit, isn't it? There's a little bit of Castle of Cagliostro about them. Habsburgs running the fast food chain Habsburgers, the taste of family. You mean a Nazi vibe? Yes. We're skirting around it, but yes. Like... Poundland Nazi vibe is what we're getting right now. I must admit, my good man, put me in quite the tizzy there for a moment. Lupin fought enough of them to fill cemeteries, that's very true. What is this place? These oddly luxurious furnishings? This oddly refined music? And that odd little machine. I've never seen a room like this before. But one thing's for sure. These people are assassins. And what's more, that red-headed woman is another of their targets. That file the old man has. Maybe it'll give me some information on my redhead. Updated the phone book. I don't know, the colours are tacky enough to be more of a B&M bargains fash, that's very true. So we're in the telephone. No! Oh, okay, we can still examine it from in here. Seems this file contains information about that redhead. But I can't read it when it's closed. Ah, okay. Oh, there we go. Great Scott, did you see that? The file, I say! The file reared up and snapped at me, my good man. Nearly bit my head off! So he's both stalking and ghosting the redhead at the same time. Yes, he is. Not to worry, sir. I've already seen to it that the target, Miss Lynn, is no longer a threat, sir. Bah! It's not what I'm talking about, man. Lynn, eh? So that's her name. But this file, it's like it's written in a foreign language. I can't read it at all. Mightn't I suggest putting away the file and relaxing, sir? Well, now we're in the walls. Gonna haunt this arsehole. Break his chandelier. And now we can't leave. But it's okay. I'm not trapped in here with them. They're trapped in here with me. You have a very important job ahead of you tonight, sir. Actually, you know what? Darn. This is a pickle. The phone and I got put away neatly. And the only thing I've learned is the name Lynn. Sure is a weird room. Travelled through the phone line to get here. But where exactly is here? And who exactly are these people? Let's haunt the fuckers. Egad, man, are you trying to give me a case of the vapours? My apologies, sir, but I did not touch it, sir. It appears the equipment is still malfunctioning, sir. Bah! Granted, technology is certainly a convenient thing. But our use of it is just plain off, confound it. Yes, in any case, I don't wish to see the face of our current target, my good man. As you wish, sir. In that case, might I suggest this, sir? Here we go. Hey, that's... yes, Sissel. If all goes well with our deal tonight, we will have the power to change the world, sir. Yes. It's a very important night indeed, my good man. Can't afford to make mistakes. And that is why we can't afford to trust that Sissel. No. We must be very careful. Sorry, Sissel? Well, he's banned from Twitter now. Bravo. We love a pot shot at Musk here. No, we must be very careful. It's been really difficult for me to not just call him Sissel, because I'm trying really hard to make sure that you folks get to experience this almost as if it was my first time playing it, but I remember so much about this game because I love it so much that I just want to talk about it as we're going through. So I just want to let you folks know that I am doing my best to not spoil any of this for you so that you can enjoy it as a first playthrough to its maximum potential, as it were. And if I fail at that at any point because I get overexcited, I am deeply sorry. Yeah, I really like this game. Not talking about it whilst I'm playing it is proving surprisingly difficult. Look at me exercising willpower. That's not going to happen again for a while. Sissel, that must be my name. Now that I hear it, it does sound familiar. A deal, eh? What could that be all about? Just what exactly was I up to, I wonder? Whose willpower? I don't know, some guy. I once saw somebody cosplaying as Sissel, at a convention, and this was back before I had the confidence to go and talk to strangers, but I wish I'd done it because I wanted to go and tell them how awesome they looked in that costume. Because it was fucking pitch perfect. Some dude who doesn't exercise much, apparently. That's very true. Very true. Bravo. No, they were not titters. Though I'm sure if they'd have been, like, in one of the photography areas, they would have posed for people, if people had asked nicely. I just saw them, like, walking around in the food court area. I just noticed the dude's massive silver nips. Yep. It's from a 90s Batman movie, this guy. We are completely prepared for tonight, sir. Yes. Now all we have to do is pluck the fruit of success. Ha ha ha! This guy is like 90% nose and eyebrows. I swear. There is vibrators, the nips are underneath. Ooh. He's having a good time. One thing's clear. These villains seem to know me. And another thing. There seems to be some kind of connection between me and this Lynn. Why else would our names both come up here like this? Too short. Too short. Okay, so what we're gonna do is that. So now when it flips the picture round, we're just gonna skip through this because they're just talking about it malfunctioning. We're now at the bottom. These guys murdered me, and now they're targeting the redhead. What kind of connection did we have with each other? I'd say this room is giving me the heebie-jeebies, my good man. What with paintings spinning around like that, it's enough to give a man the jitters. My apologies, sir. The room was just completed recently, sir. We are still trying to iron out the kinks, sir. Yes. Just hope that's all it is. I mean, egad, man. How am I supposed to relax and enjoy my grapes? Oh, I'm gonna make those grapes fucking rot, buddy. We can't tip the fruit bowl over, which I think is, fucking criminal. Giant nipples and an iron kink. Yes, apparently so. Apparently so.
You filthy animals.
It's a miserable state of affairs when I can even be startled by a telephone that doesn't even ring. Oh, Mum, thank you for the treat for me. I'll do that now. It will be digging into the jar, because I may have been comfort eating during work today and the jar may only be half full at this point. I should have refilled it before the stream, but I didn't. I'm good at this. Fizzy cherries, thank you. And Shayna, thank you for the treat for Portosh. I'm so glad I got that on camera. Second he heard the jar. Okay. Egad! It's even more pathetic to be startled by the same telephone twice. Bah! The problem must be solved, sir. The Miss Lynn problem, sir. What? Lynn? Yes. You did mention taking the next step a moment ago, didn't you, my good man? Yes, sir. I sent one step ahead, Tango, to her apartment, sir. My telephone call must be him reporting in, sir. Very good. Very good. So, As you may have guessed, the basic premise of this game is we're going to spend the entire night defending Lynn from multiple different assassins. Lynn is in danger again. This is one step ahead, Tango. I'm at the target's apartment now. And out with it, man! Have you taken care of her? No, she isn't back yet. What? It only stands to reason. If the target got here first, they wouldn't call me one step ahead now, would they? Is Lynn a princess? She's our princess. A new twist on hanging on the telephone. Indeed, Torpor. Bravo. I don't get it. But in any case, man, once you've taken care of her, then you'll promote me to the head of the Hitman division? Bah! No, man. Now you're even getting one step ahead of me. We can discuss my new salary later. Subtitles, what the fuck is a metalophone? I have no idea. I have no idea. I'll get back to my job now, sir. Confound it! You're even hanging up one step ahead. Trace complete. What did he say, sir? He asked me to raise his salary. What will you do, sir? Maybe I'll give him some of nearsighted Jigo's pay. Lynn. I can't lose her. She's my only lead if I ever hope to solve the mystery of me. Luxurious parlour? Telephone line guided me to Lynn's apartment. Fortunately, Lynn isn't here yet, but unfortunately, the hitman is. And there are a couple of other unfortunate little developments waiting for me, it seems. Looks like there's an unlucky little lady here tonight. And an even unluckier little doggy. Poor brave little warrior. He must have been trying to defend his mistress. Don't worry, everybody. We're gonna time travel and we're gonna fix it. We're gonna save the animals. It's okay. But this guy has to fucking die. You better. Oh, we fucking will. I will throw hands. Yeah, no, me too. Flynn came home now. I have to do something about this situation, and fast. Trick time! We're time traveling to neuter the pets? No! We're not gonna neuter them. Not the pets, anyway. We're gonna neuter that fucking hitman. Kill the git to save the dog. Exactly, Arcraft. Huh? Where am I? And more to the point, who am I? Who am I? Are you talking to me? Of course! Do you see anybody else around here? If I remember right, the dead don't have voices. Their thoughts reach the other person directly. Guess that explains why this dog is talking to me right now. Please tell me that is not a sperm. It is not a sperm, it is a soul. It's the eighth sperm, for fuck's sake.
How rude.
Shove that rifle somewhere uncomfortable. Oh, I wanna titters. This is your mistress's apartment, and you are, presumably, the little doggy who died here. Died? So I'm dead, huh? Let's see. The dead lose their memories. They even forget what they look like. And so that's what this blue flame shape is all about. Oh! There's no time to lose! Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla is in trouble! You mean you remember? You know who you are? That's right! I'm Missile! Nice to meet you! Okay, gonna break out of this for a second to give you a fun fact. Missile is also the name of the dog in the Ace Attorney series. Can you tell they were written by the same person? Calls every dog in every game he makes Missile. I mean, I can't really judge, seeing as Porthos is named after every dog I've ever had in a video game. As well as being named after the Musketeer, obviously, but... I guess so, Shanus. Yeah, no worries at all, Cypher. Missile is a good boy. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. And I promise you, we are going to bring Missile back. I promise you. I'm a Pomeranian! You are Missile, and you are fucking adorable. Well, I guess now I know it's possible for the dead to regain their memories. Thanks to this little doggy. Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla! My Miss Camilla is in trouble, and I vowed to devote my life to protecting her. But I died before I could rescue her. How could I let her down like this? So you're more worried about your mistress's safety than your own death, eh? I like your moxie, little doggy. Looks like it's time to go back to 4 minutes before this little guy's death. Time to save his life. Cheese bratwurst and mushroom risotto. Oh, that sounds so good, Arcraft. One of her limit breaks was loading her dog into her arm disc launcher and firing it at the enemy. Holy shit, that's amazing. Also Spanish red wine. Oh, lovely. That sounds absolutely amazing. It's payday for me today, so Slow said we could have a takeaway. So I think I'm having a hoagie for dinner. Got to order it after the stream. Let's see. First of all, I'd better see what I can find out about your death, little guy. Excuse me, but where exactly are we? Huh? You followed me? I followed you. You brought me with you. One or the other. Looks like the dead can move around together. This is the land of 4 minutes before your death. Really? We're really here? So that means you're going to save Miss Camilla, doesn't it? Aren't you even surprised? I mean, we just travelled through time and... Not especially. I mean, Miss Camilla can walk around on 2 legs, but I can't do that. So if she can do that, then it's not so strange that you can walk backwards through time. I love this dog so much. Missile is the best. We are going to save Missile and we are going to protect him forever and ever and ever. Because he is precious and sweet and a little floof. So that's the way your mind works, eh? I guess that's reasonable enough. I'm a dog. I have no concept of linear time. Yep, basically. Come on, let's get started. Okay, first, we watch your last 4 minutes unfold. Then we use what we learned to save Camilla. Obviously, this is going to involve seeing what happened at the moment of death, everybody, but we are going to reverse it. So, it's not going to persist, put it that way. By the way, I have never been fed ever in my entire life. Feed me. Yep. That's exactly what I think Porthos would say if he could speak to a human being. I fed him before the stream, for the record. Just like when I saved Lynn at the junkyard. If we watch closely, we ought to be able to keep a few leads. Keep your eyes open. Of course! Leave it to me to sniff out a few clues. I love Missile's swishy tail. Shut that mutt up! No, Missile, you're not supposed to bark. But Lady Next Door is crabbier than ever tonight. We can find some leads. Oh, I know where my lead is. Is it walkies time? Yep. Oh, hello there. Ah, but she's an arsehole. She's a 10, but she hates dogs. You don't want her to knock the wall down, do you, boy? Why do you like to bark so much anyway? Because it's fun. You sure are cute, but just don't get us killed, okay? Darn. I really wanted to watch TV too. Hey, I know. I'll listen to music. I'd be willing to put up with that for a night, provided I could scarp her in the morning. Oof, rough. Oh, look how happy Missile is. Just a happy little fluff ball. Oops, oops. Whew, that was close. I'm in the mood for donuts tonight. I'll knock this wall down! I don't really like it when jobs outside the original scope crop up. I have to put it down as a separate charge, and accounting never likes that. But I guess it can't be helped. Sorry, kid. I appreciate that it whited the screen out for the actual gunshot so that we didn't have to suffer through that. So that's the whole dramatic story of what happened 4 minutes before you died. Wow, look at that! I'm dead! I'm kind of shocked, to tell the truth. Okay, let's get started on saving her. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? Seems to me the easiest way would be for you to take a big bite out of that man's leg. Oh, I don't think I could do that. Whenever somebody I don't know comes around, all I want to say to them is, welcome! I can't help it. Okay then. Guess the only thing we can do is get the little lady to help herself somehow. Oh, I don't think she could do that. Did you notice her putting those red things on her head? Red things? Oh, you mean the headphones. Whenever she puts those red things on, that's it. I can call her name until my throat is sore, but she never hears me. To be perfectly honest, I hate those red things. You're right. Those headphones on, our little lady doesn't even hear the sound of the intruder's gun. So maybe that's our first lead. Now, we know we have to do something about that. Okay, so we've got a door, telephone, folding umbrella. Well, can't really change the little lady's fate by just standing around watching. That intruder in black will be entering this room in just 4 short minutes, and my ghost tricks can only get me so far. I want to save the little lady, I'm going to have to get her cooperation. The first step is to get rid of anything that might get in the way. So we can't do anything at the moment, other than, like, mess around with these things here. So let's try opening the door. That does nothing. That's all over there now. There's nothing else we can link onto. And extending the umbrella right now isn't going to help. Oh, so close! You almost knocked those red things down. Hey, I think you're onto something there. If we drop them in the fish tank, Camilla won't be able to use them anymore. But if we drop them in the fish tank, Miss Camilla will get a scolding from Miss Lynn. All you have to do is pretend it was your fault. That's the way of the honourable warrior. Okay, but you've obviously never seen Miss Lynn when she gets mad. Okay. Okay. So she's talking to Missile about the door. Not the door, the wall. She's going to listen to some music. So all we need to do is... that. Oh no, darn. How did I manage to do that? Lynn just bought those headphones too. How about if we tell her you did it, Miss Al? Darn, now I can't even listen to music either. I think the gods are playing tricks on me tonight. Forgive me, Miss Camilla. I'm only doing it to save you. So, now you think you're one of the gods, eh? Huh? No, never mind that. The important thing is we managed to change the situation. That's true. At least now we can use the little lady's ears to help us. Okay, so she'll actually be able to hear the gunshot and stuff now. Which is important. Okay, so I'm waiting for her to cause a donut to... Oh! I was waiting for her to cause the donut to spill out. But it's not happening, which means we need to do it. There we go. Missile, if you bark like that, you'll make the lady next door start howling. God, I'd love some donuts right now. Yeah, me too. Who stores their cordless headphones right above an aquarium anyway? Lynn had it coming if you ask me. Agreed, Arcraft. Become donut, become consumed. We are not going to let her eat us. If you keep this up, that wall is going to come down on our heads before we know it. But you'll protect me if anything bad happens, right, Missile? Of course I will! That's quite a big promise for a little fellow. Poor little guy's up against some formidable opponents. Man in black and the woman in purple. Okay, so she's on the other side now. We can't rock any more donuts out of the thing. We can't reach the thing up there. What we can do, though, is make this go faster. Whee! Why do you always give your mistress so much trouble? Good thing the dog is colorblind. Yes, I'm truly embarrassed by my own behaviour. But when that little guy starts squeaking, it gets me all in an uproar. And when I bark, Miss Camilla always comes over and gives me a nice hug. We might be able to take advantage of that piece of information. Huh? How? Wherever the donut falls, the rat shows up to check it out. And then you go to bark at the rat. And then our little lady comes to you to quiet you down. Yes, that's just the way things work, I'm afraid. So in other words, the donut can be the bait that will lead the little lady to where we want her. Okay, so that's the thing. Where'd the donuts go? So we've actually already, like, used the donut that we can use as bait. So we may have to rewind time again. Just confusing this poor girl by moving her donuts every time. Can't quite reach them. Rocking that does nothing. Ah, there we go. Floor lamp doesn't do anything interesting. Door doesn't do anything interesting. Okay. So... what do we do now? Because we can't rock another donut out. We didn't do this, so let's turn this on and see what happens. Here we go. If you bark like that, how can anybody enjoy the pretty melody? Your poor mistress has to get up and quiet you down every time. Yes, I'm truly embarrassed by my own behaviour. Hey, look at that. One of the ornaments fell off the tree. I'm not interested in things like that. I graduated from playing with balls a long time ago. You should try graduating from needless barking too. Sorry, that's one thing I could just never give up. Okay. We've still got that in the tree and it's not... like, there's nothing we can do with it. I think we are going to have to rewind time. After fate change. Speak for yourself, Missile. Indeed. Indeed. Okay, so... folding umbrellas sorted. We're going to wait for her to bring the donuts over here. And then we're going to move them. Little cutscene. Little pink ratto. Miss Sal, if you bark like that, you'll make the lady next door start howling. Okay, so we already knew that. Okay, maybe that didn't work. Perhaps I have to save that for later. Lidl has discounted macarons. Oh, lovely. Love macarons. Okay. So we leave the donut till last, I think. I do like the sort of element of experimentation with this. The fact that you can just go back and keep trying and try different ways of doing things is nice. What do we do now? Unless we do something more, the outcome will still be the same. Oh, if only I had if I had big strong teeth and an aggressive spirit. Doesn't seem like we can stop the hitman from coming in. So in that case... Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we hide Miss Camilla? Hide her? That sounds like just the kind of idea a little doggy would come up with. Are you making fun of me? Where could we hide a little lady in this room? I think I might have just the place. But there's one little problem. How to get Miss Camilla there, right? Exactly. If I could possess Camilla herself, the answer would be easy. But I can't do that, so I guess the only way to do it is to lead her there. What can I do using objects in this room? I think I'll try out various things and see what I can come up with. And I'll be here watching, cheering you on. Okay, so we move the cart over here. What we're going to do is we're going to put her under the couch. Because that's where she is when we first see her. But to do that, we need to do a few other things first. Let's get that bauble off the tree. Make that go faster. Make it go slower. Wow, you sent that thing flying. I like to tidy up by shoving eyesores under the sofa. Hey, how come you're looking at me when you say that? Hey, wait a minute. Under the sofa, eh? That might be a spot the hitman wouldn't look. Come to think of it, Miss Camilla climbs under the sofa all the time, trying to catch me. You're a naughty little doggy, aren't you? So my new plan is to hide the little lady under the sofa. The only problem now is, how do I lead her under there? Okay, so... the answer is get Missile under there. But doing that is not going to be easy. Come on. Because now I need to get down here and hit the rat under the couch. There we go. Is that going to work? Yes, there we go. First try. Missile, no! What are you doing under here, you silly boy? Aw, my little Missile. You're always doing the cutest things. And here he comes. Something you could never see before. Nobody's here, eh? On the DS version. She's actually holding Missile's snout. Trying to keep him quiet. Which when you're playing on a tiny DS screen, little details like that just sort of get missed. So that's really nice, that is. I didn't realise that they'd done that. One of the joys of them translating it into this larger format, I think. It's a little detail, but makes all the difference, you know? My prey is bound to come home sometime. Might as well make myself comfortable in the meanwhile. There. Our little lady's fate has been averted. It has? The poor thing is still curled up in a ball and shaking with fear. Well, yeah, that's true. But that's not so bad. In the scheme of things, I'd say she's just fine. And look, you're not dead. Oh, you're right! We did it! We did it, didn't we? We did it! Well, to be precise, you're the one who did it. Huh? Me? I saved Miss Camila? Yup. You're the one who led her under the sofa, right? You protected your mistress. I can attest to that. Oh, thank you! Can I ask a question? Sure, what is it? What exactly are those strange powers of yours? Oh, you mean my ghost tricks? Apparently they're the power to manipulate inanimate objects. If they're ghost tricks, then can I do them too? I'm dead too, after all. I guess. That's how it goes, right? I've been staring at those donuts as hard as I could for a long time now, but they won't budge for me. Why do you suppose that is? I don't really know. I guess you just don't have that power. Well, I have one thing to say to that. That's not fair! Sorry, but I guess not everybody who dies gets the powers of the dead. Did you make a psychic dog? I think I did. So what's going to happen to me now? Nothing, really. Your death has been erased. You'll go back to being a happy little doggy, living your everyday life. I guess this means goodbye. But we'll meet again sometime, right? Yeah, maybe, if you die again. What you did for me tonight? I'll never forget it. Well, I guess we better be getting back to the present. Time to see what happens next in our story. And now, a new present is born. Perfectly normal dog talking with ghosts, exactly. Don't know where, don't know when, indeed. The little lady is still curled up in a ball and shaking with fear. And the little doggy is wagging his tail happily. So what am I going to do now? I think I'll watch for a while and see what happens. What? Still at the junkyard. Alright, got it. I'm on my way. I guess my prey likes to play hide and seek. She hasn't had enough of that junkyard yet, apparently. Can't let nearsighted Jigo beat me out on this one. I better hurry. Missile's just so happy. What was that all about? You saved me, didn't you, Missile? I just know you did. Maybe I shouldn't answer it. Lynn! Ah, bollocks. Can't reach! Can't reach! My ghost arms are too short! Someone call a ghost Uber? There's that little doggy, all curled up on the floor, dreaming away the life we worked so hard to get back for him. You know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. That's fine. But what's up with that core? The dead can't possess living creatures. That's one of the rules Mr. Desklamp taught me. So what would a living and breathing doggy be doing with a core? Better try possessing him and see. Oh, it's you! It's you! It's... Come to think of it, I never did ask your name. I guess it's good we ran into each other again then. This is a good chance for us to reintroduce ourselves to each other. You mean you forgot my name already? After everything we shared together? The drama? That tearful goodbye? I'm Missile! But you know, it's strange. I wonder why you remember me, now that you're alive again. Do you remember your time being dead? Oh, of course! All of it! Okay, let me get this straight. The memory of being dead doesn't disappear. And the dead I meet in the ghost world develop a core when they return to the land of the living. And if I then possess that core, I can talk to that person. It looks that way, yes. Oops, no, I didn't want to do that. Cancel. Well, thanks, Missile. Call from Lynn, eh? Sounds serious. I wonder what they're saying. I better go possess that phone and listen in. Working on it. There we go. Camila, oh thank goodness you're okay. Well, I don't know if I'm okay exactly. You won't believe what just happened. Listen to me, you've got to get out of there, right now. But what about dinner? I was thinking about spaghetti tonight. I won't be going back there for a while, and you might be in danger if you stay there too. But I already was in danger, just a little while ago. Meet me at the restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen, on Dead End Drive. Dead End Drive? I don't know, that's pretty far. Just hurry, okay? Oh, and one more thing. Bring the music box with you, okay? Music box? I love music boxes. Is it a present for me? I'm sorry, but it doesn't play. I can't even get the lid open. Then you can't very well call it a music box then, can you? More like just a box. Just bring it, okay? It's kind of big. It's made out of wood. Okay, I will. Where is it? I kind of hid it in that room you're in. Excuse me? Eek! Lynn! Oh, that's another thing in the aquarium. Not again. Now I've dropped the phone in there too. Camilla, stop being a pedantic shit when your buddy's being assassinated. Poor fish. Yeah, that fish is not having a good day. You know, it's more common than you'd think that people just don't think about where they place an aquarium. Is there even fish in there? I don't think there is. I think it's just like a tank full of water, though. If she keeps dropping things, like electrical things in there, it's no fucking wonder there's no fish in it. Yeah, I'm just thinking back to the first fish that I ever personally owned. I got them off of a friend because the only place in their house that they could keep the fish tank was right underneath the mirror in the front room. And that's where their mum, like, sprayed her perfume and her hairspray and stuff. And that was making the fish sick, so they were like, hey, do you want some fish to look after? And they came and lived with me, and they lived fairly long, happy, fishy lives. I had nice, pretty decorations for them. They lived on my windowsill, and I fed them, and they were goldfish, so they got goldfishy sicknesses and passed on eventually.
Nice
but
in
in the short term, or what was the long term for them, they had good lives. Good, happy little fishies. Thank you torpor for the hydrate and the stretch. I will do the stretch first. Now is a good point to just have a little breather, I think. So, you lovely folks watching, Tids has gone to get a drink. If you don't already have a drink, you should do the same. Grab yourself a drink, whether it be alcoholic or non-alcoholic. Up to you. Maybe have a little stretch. Stretch your legs a bit, have a potter about. It's important to get a bit of meat mecha maintenance in. Okay. How are people enjoying this so far? Like, I know we've not got massively far into the game in terms of plot and stuff, but how are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying watching me play it? I'm very much enjoying revisiting it, but if folks would rather I don't play more of this on stream, then I can just play it by myself. Yeah, if you are enjoying it, it seems fun. It's a fun little puzzle game. I really like it. Yeah, if you are enjoying it, I will definitely keep playing it. It is entertaining. I'm glad. How about if we tell her you did it, Missile? Poor Missile's getting in trouble for everything. I sure hope Lynn's alright. I'd better get going. I know right where Dead End Drive is. But I never saw any music box around here. Where am I supposed to find it? Do you know where it is, Missile? Help me look, okay? So we've actually got to... I've done something ahead of time. Speedrun strats, maybe? Missile was in the way then, so I had to... There we go. She's going to spot the music box if she's paying attention. There we go. Uno music box. This is it, the music box. Yippee! We're gonna just skip right on over the fact that she just put that entire ass music box in her pocket. I'll leave the remote here. But don't you touch it, Missile. The TV comes on, you'll start barking. Hate to find you flattened underneath that wall when I came home. Okay, I'm leaving now, Missile. I have to go help Lynn. She's like a sister to me, you know. Welcome back, Tidders. Now to smash it in, blame it on Missile, and get hold of gun. Yes. Is that a music box in your pocket, or are you... No barking. I like how Missile's response to being told no barking is to bark in the affirmative. What a good boy. What a good boy. Still no peace for the little lady. And the redhead Lynn is facing a new crisis right now as well. Meanwhile, I'm in a bit of a pickle of my own. With the receiver at the bottom of the fish tank, I find myself still trapped in this apartment. Too bad I can't just curl up and go to sleep with my tail wagging too. Because there is something I must do. Question is, how do I go about getting out of here? That's chapter 2. So each puzzle area is its own chapter. Rewind time, take the call again. If only we could. But there's no corpse to possess to be able to rewind time with. So, once again, Lynn is in danger, and I think she knows it too. I sincerely doubt she'll be coming back to this apartment tonight. She and I are connected to each other somehow. She's my only lead, and I can't lose her. I have to get to her, and fast. Are we sneaking into another woman's house? I think we might be. With the telephone in this apartment being out of service, my only hope for escape is to find another telephone. Time to harass the whiny MILF. You might be right there. You might be right, Tidders. No Mr. Desk Lamp here. The only friend I have to talk to is that nice little doggy curled up there on the floor. Okay, so we need to do something to be able to get over to her. There she is with her massive jug of wine. I'll knock this wall down. Oh, phone call. She's definitely got a phone. If you keep that racket up, I'll bring this whole dilapidated building down on you. Did you hear what I just heard? You mean the lady next door's angry howl? It's not the only massive jug. Oh my goodness. No, forget that. It's the sound of a telephone ringing. Coming from the apartment next door. Oh, I get it. You're thinking about borrowing her telephone, aren't you? But how are you going to do that without breaking the wall down? Well, the lady next door is kindly offering to do it for us. Yes, but she's mostly hoping to crush me underneath it. Yeah, she's a mean lady. I'm sorry, Missile, but we'll talk to you again just in case. Come on now. Can't you bark any louder than that? Louder? But then that lady will knock the wall down on top of me. We'll worry about that when it happens. Anyway, I'm barking as loud as I can already. I need to have this little doggy put some more energy into it. Let's see. Wasn't there something else around here that gets a reaction out of him? There was indeed. We're going to turn the telly on. Decisions. I will pound this down. Missile is fine. I told you, didn't I? I told you I would knock the wall down on you. Missile is fine. Missile is fine. It's a sturdy bottle, it is. So this is what it feels like to have a wall knocked down on you, huh? It's more like she knocked you out through the wall, really. I'm still alive, aren't I? Fucking hope so. You are. But the TV and the star ornament aren't. I'll never bark again, not as long as I live. Wait a minute. It looks like all that commotion wasn't for naught. Huh? Your barking made her create a path for me. It did! But the wall is still standing just like before. But there are paths only the dead can see. Oh, those kinds of paths. Yes! There we go. Single fluid movement, mostly. So you're leaving, huh? I guess so. You're going to save Miss Camilla and Miss Lynn. I have to follow my own mystery first and foremost. That means everything to me. Paths of the dead. Just wait for Aragorn to remind you of your obligations. Bravo. Oh no. That was an unfortunate time to need to cough. Oh well. But you will save them, right? If it helps me along my way, then yes. In a bottle of wine with a MILF, time to get drunk. I don't even know if ghosts can get drunk, Shanus. I don't have any powers of the dead. I'm not even dead, actually. But I'm going to find a way to help Miss Camilla too. We create our own paths, right, Missile? That's right. Okay, I'm leaving now. Guess this is our second goodbye. It is, isn't it? My name is Cecil. If we ever meet again, that's what you can call me. Cecil, huh? Got it. You know what, Cecil? I'm going to create my own path, just like you said. Poor, sweet, stupid missile. Those that saw my "I'm hype about playing this" tweets will have seen that happen before, because that was the gif I used when I first started hype tweeting. Poor daft little doggy, yeah. Missile's a bit dim. Tonight is that holiest of all nights, my deadline. All I need to get some inspiration from the muses is this bottle and some cheese. Oh, I want some cheese. Oh, I've not had cheese in a bit. Cheese. No, stream now, food after. Food after. Here is to the boorish people next door. Oh? Are you alright, my darling angel? Have you taken your medicine like a good girl? Well, here I am, in yet another strange room. What's with the oddly tense air this place, anyway? Now, where is that little treasure I'm looking for? Ta-da! There it is. The telephone. Now if I can just borrow it. Trick time. Okay. Even now, Lynn's life is in danger. I have to use that phone. And fast. Can't very well make that woman bring it to me. I guess I'll have to find a way over there myself. So we've got a dictionary, which we're going to examine. This thing is too heavy. I can't manipulate it. Maybe that woman built up her destructive power by lifting this puppy. Looks more like a weapon than a book. We can't drink the wine. So it's only girls living together on this floor. It certainly seems that way, doesn't it, Shay? Got a little nodding birdie. And a latch. With some sort of living creature, probably a squeaker. She's definitely hefting puppies, alright. It is a squeaker! Oop. Sorry, little mouse. Or rat. Big thick tail. Rat. Okay, no, little ratto has gone away. Oh, Mr. Prime Minister, you mustn't! I'm a married woman! And I'm a married man, but we cannot resist this any longer! I'm ready to abdicate it all for you, even if it means my ultimate ruination. Ruination, is that even a word? And that abdicate just doesn't look right somehow. Not the only one with thick tail in here. Oh dear. Oh yeah, she's a porn writer. So that's probably another tick in the plus column for some of you. This is going to nag at me until I'm sure. Somehow I can't say I'm shocked. Our little squeaker is fine. Nope. Went the wrong way. Nope. There we go. Oh, there it is. Okay, she does not care about the rat. This is strange. I know I left this dictionary on the shelf. It's as if some little angel were playing naughty tricks on me. Gee, I wonder who that might be. Perhaps my darling angel? Mama?
Hello there.
Hello, Sol. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. We are now trapped over here. What is it, my darling angel? Ow, my head hurts, Mama. You poor dear. No wonder, with a fever of 102. The turn knob? Yes, I think she can. Oh my. Maybe you've been banging on the walls hard enough to knock books off your shelf. Yeah, exactly. Here is to a night of fever, hotter than the love of my Prime Minister. Oof. Stop drinking the wine and you will not get hangovers. Yep. It's almost time to go out for my lesson. Can I take the night off? Yes, I suppose that would be best. But wait a minute. Bet you're happy to have an excuse to get out of it, aren't you? Not especially. If I ever don't want to go, I just don't go and pretend I did. I go play with Camila next door or something. Here is to the blunt honesty of my darling angel. Hey, today is Papa's birthday. Oh, is it? Aren't we going to celebrate together? Let's not talk about your father, dear. Now Mama has to go back to work. I have a deadline tonight after all. Mama, wait. I have just one thing to say. Don't try and put me in the middle of you two, okay? Whatever could you be talking about? I know what's going on, you know. You write novels and Papa wants you to stop. It was very selfish of you to take me and leave the house. I want to go home. Now, it's time for good little girls to go to sleep, especially sick little girls. Updated the phone book. Okay, so I think I should be able to... These two are quite a pair. Father would have to be a pretty strong man to hold his own against them. Sounds like their family circumstances are pretty complicated. I wonder if I had a family. Oh, my lamp is out. Okay, so that doesn't give me anything new to work with. My darling lady, to think that you were a spy all along. What are you going to do to me, Mr. Prime Minister? I will arrest you and make sure you receive the proper penalty. Your sentence? To be imprisoned in my cell of love and punished with my whip of passion. She has flaming buttocks, she does. Oh, Mr. Prime Minister. Oh, my dear lady. I'd hate to live in this Prime Minister's country. Is there any way for me to get her to put her wine down for a second? Eek! What's going on? Oh, I made a typo. Ah, here we go. Whee! Ah, she got it in the... Almost got it in the bin. Can't quite reach. Ah! Yes! Did it! We got to the phone. I knew she was a hot piece of ass, but this is ridiculous! Hello? Is that you? How many times are you going to make me tell you? Tonight is the holiest of all nights. My deadline. Please, I'm begging you, change your mind and come home to me. I think you're the one who needs to change his mind. Please put yourself in my position. You can't write your novel just as well. You can write your novel just as well from home. Hello, Cece. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well today. And yes, the dress does have booty lines, and that is not all. Because holy heckers, she is filling out every inch of it. She got cake. Oh no, a red uniform. It's a Gundam villain. Yep. Until you change your mind, your daughter and I won't be coming home. Even if that means forever. Oh, look at him. Let me talk to Amelie then, at least. You can't talk to her. She's sick with a fever right now, and I won't have you giving her nightmares. I want to talk to Papa. Now, I don't want to hear your voice anymore tonight. Please, wait a minute. Don't try to call again. I won't answer. I refuse to answer. Now I finally have the telephone lines I need. I'm curious about this woman's husband, but I should go find my only lead first. That hitman who's after Lynn is sure to be heading to the junkyard right now. I better hurry. No worries at all, Arcraft. Back to the junkyard we go. Not much time has passed since I was here last, but the situation has changed. Looks like they're examining my body. I wonder who they are. Hi, Ray. And beside them a certain somebody else wiggles and bounces happily. I wonder who that person really is too. Welcome back. You weren't gone very long. What's going on here? The police are here to start the criminal investigation. You know, into your murder. Is that the Ace Attorney himself? I mean, it could be. He looks a lot like him, doesn't he? And with them being by the same creator, who has a habit, from what I understand, of setting things within the same universe, it's very possible. My murder case, eh? Where's Lynn? Is she alright? So you found out her name already, did you? I'm impressed. I mean, Ace Attorney has actual psychics, yeah. And possessions, yeah. There is a lot of overlap between the two in those kind of terms. So it is perfectly possible. One thing I really like about Ace Attorney, on a similar note, but still kind of a tangent, is that the entire thing is just a massive critique of the Japanese legal system. And nobody really realizes that in the West because they localized it. But in the original Japanese release, it is a critique of the Japanese legal system and how easy it is to wrongly convict people. But you know me, I absolutely hate politics in my video games. They actually said Japan and Dual Destinies. They did actually, yes they did. Dual Destinies was the first game where they actually acknowledged the fact that it wasn't set in some weird America-Japan fusion town in the West. But I think that might have something to do with the fact that it was the first one to not get a physical. Not Japanifornia, yeah, exactly. I think it might have something to do with the fact that it was the first Ace Attorney game to not get a physical release. Or at least it didn't initially get a physical release, it was a digital only. Maya kept her burger addiction. Yeah. That's fine. I haven't played either of the great Ace Attorney games, actually. I really need to do that at some point. And I want to try and find a translated version of Ace Attorney Investigations 2, because that never got a Western release. But the first one was so good. All the best video games are apolitical, like Metal Gear Solid 2, Wolfenstein, and Final Fantasy VII. Exactly, Tids. Sounded like she was in some kind of immediate danger. Not to mention the fact a hitman is after her again. Well, you don't have to worry about that kind of thing. She was just taken into custody a few minutes ago. Custody? You mean she was arrested? But why? I don't know. I'm just a desk lamp. Better see what I can find out. Quite a thing, huh? This case. You know what? Now that you've mentioned it, guy on the right is dressed like Phoenix. Guy on the left is dressed like Winston Payne, who is the first prosecutor that you face in, I think, all of the Ace Attorney games. Winston Payne or one of his descendants. Relatives. What's the opposite of a descendant? Ascendant? Ascendant? Yeah. You know what I mean. But he always wears green with a red tie. Or a brown tie. I have acquired cake and G&T because what even is bedtime? Bedtime is a lie made up by Big Sleep to sell you mattresses. Welcome back, Arcraft. What kind of cake have you got? CNC, Ace Combat, Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper. Yeah, exactly. Ancestors is... Yeah, no, the Ancestors is the word I was looking for. Thank you, Arcraft. Yes, thank you. I think I might be getting sleepy. I am going to have to, like, when we get to a suitable point to save, I am going to have to finish up, I think. We've gone longer than I would normally on a Friday anyway, but I'm having a lot of fun with this, as you may be able to tell. Anyone know where I can find a good PS3 controller? Actually, Slow has purchased something that works as a PS3 controller recently. If I'm not mistaken, so I can ask him where he got it from and what make it is. Mine won't let me pass a QTE now. Oof, that's rough. Oh yeah, one of our own. A murderer? Heads will roll over this. And she's a rookie too. I heard she was carrying out some crazy investigation. Rookies aren't given crazy assignments like that. Not even rookies like Lynn. Yeah, but I heard she was special. She's got strong ties to Inspector Cabanella of the Special Investigation Unit. I plan on moving up the ladder on my own merits myself. Well, we detectives shouldn't be standing around gossiping. Never know who might be listening. Like me. Like me. It bothers me that the doctor looks so fucking sickly. I think we can safely assume the cause of death was the bullet he took in the chest. Bring the stretcher. I'll look into the rest back at the lab. Would you mind waiting here for a bit, Doctor? Inspector Cabanella, head of the Special Investigation Unit, is on his way now. Special Investigation Unit? What do they want with a case like this? I don't know, but Cabanella's our top investigator. We don't want to get him all bent out of shape, or there'll be hell to pay. Don't see what that has to do with me. I don't really get what Cabanella wants to come for either. It's probably just a big lark for him, but it makes things tougher for us. Hey, watch what you say behind his back. Never know who might be listening. Like me. Like me. Ah, the tension of a crime scene. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. One thing that I love about both this and the Ace Attorney games, their characters are just like 150 million% character. Evening, boys. How's it looking? Inspector Cabanella, thank you for coming. I thought the cowboy inspector in the first Phoenix game was bad. Yep. No one sees him, but he still swaggers as if he has an audience. I love it. Yeah, he's all swagger. Average Japanese investigator. Yeah, definitely. Allow me to report, sir. Fine, fine. You just hold that thought. I'm gonna make a little phone call first. So this is the head of the Special Investigation Unit. He seems... unique. Deal me the deal. How's it going over there, baby? Going? How is it going, you ask? You'd like to know how it's going. I would say it's going well enough. About fair to average, if I had to say. Yes, it's going alright. Not the man I was hoping to talk to there, baby. Do me a favour and put that other nice man on the horn now, would you? That's a nice fellow. If it has anything to do with this park, I'm the one to talk to. I'm the guardian of this park, yes. Sorry about that, Inspector. I just got here. Well, glad to hear you made it. That other fellow just about threw me for a loop. Started blathering something about being guardian of the park or some such. Yes, him. Sorry about that. Well, start doing your staking out thing, baby, and buzz me if anything comes up. Yes, sir. And now we have access to the park. Really living up to the special, I see, indeed. You know what really bothers me? If he's always going to crime scenes and there's, like, blood and stuff everywhere, how the fuck is his jacket still white? If Deadpool has taught me anything, it's that if you're around a lot of blood, you either need to buy a lot of lemon juice and seltzer water, or you need to wear red, you fucking idiot. Soaks it up with his scarf. The scarf was originally white as well. Doc! Yoo-hoo! Oh, Doc! Talking to me? I need you to handle this case with your finest care and attention. Would you do that for me, Doc? Don't need you to tell me how to do my job. Back I go. You saw his moves, he just sachets past it. Yeah, he does. Anywho, I'd like to see the suspect now, if I may. Lynn, sir, I asked her to let herself be taken into custody voluntarily, sir. She's being detained in the Junkyard Superintendent's office right now. Superior's office, eh? No, Super's office, eh? Super! And where's that? Fun fact, last time I went to donate blood, I wore a red shirt. Turned out to be a wise decision. Oh dear. I hope you were okay, Arcraft. I mean, obviously you were okay enough that you're here now, but I hope you were okay. I hope they gave you lots of biscuits afterwards. Just beyond where you parked your bicycle, Inspector. I'll go interview the suspect then. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. Carry on, boys. Good luck, sir. Blue Suit is just such an ass kisser. that Inspector Cabanella. He sure has a strange air about him. Can say that again. And I've never seen anybody use stairs the way he does. Here he's dancing his way up the stairs of promotion the same airy way. And I hear Lynn is his personal favourite. What's the deal between those two? Hey, how should I know? Okay, we'll make our way up to the superintendent's. Played like a 70s Godzilla. I can't reach anything. Can't do anything there. I think we can pretty safely assume that this was the murder weapon. Oh no, that pistol. Yup, same model as the pistols you detectives carry around. You don't think it's Lynn's, do you? This is not good. If it is hers, it's all over. So Lynn is a detective, and the murder weapon might be her pistol. What could it all mean? So this is the weapon that took my life. A pistol, eh? My memory seems to be hazy on pistols. But I have seen them before, that's for sure. Let's see. This part right here is... Fool! If you want to fire the thing, aim it in your own direction. I didn't fire it. I'm the victim here. This is the act of somebody who's jealous of my abilities as a detective. Well, what are you glaring at me for? I'm hardly jealous of you. Well, guess that proves it's a real gun. What was that? Is that what I think it was? If that's Lynn's, where was she hiding it? Her dress is far from voluminous. That's very true. She does have a big coat with pockets, though. Stored it in the music box pocket. It was the sound of a gun. I've got a bad feeling about this. Every time that phone rings, it's bad news. It's like that old riddle. Which came first, the ringing of the phone or the crime case? If you say so. Ah, there you are. Do me a favour and have the doc come to the super's office, would you? He seems pretty busy at the moment, sir. Which one are you, the green one or the blue one? I'm the green one, sir. Listen, Greenie, get the good doc over here this instant, or I'll see to it you never wear a green suit again. Yes, sir. I'll send him right up, sir. Please, Doctor, go to the superintendent's office immediately. If I must. I've got only one way out of this. Off I go to the super's office. Made a phone call to the people a whole 20 meters away. Yeah, weird that, isn't it? Yet another gunshot rings out in the lonely junkyard on the edge of town. The sound gives me the feeling a new death will be waiting on the other side of the line. Apparently, I'm not the only one the Reaper's interested in tonight. But as long as there's anything I can do about it, I don't plan on letting anybody else die. Porthos just bashed into the back of my chair. And that's the end of chapter 3, so that is where we'll leave it tonight. I am loving being back in this game. It still feels weird not playing it on the DS, but It's just such a pretty game. It's got such a wonderful, unique art style. Continue on Sunday? I don't know. I've still got Broken Sword 5 to finish. I'm really enjoying it. Oh, I'm so glad, Shay. I mean, we could argue that this is a point-and-click adventure, and if folks would rather I continue playing this than finish Broken Sword 5, we'll finish this first, and then I'll go back to Broken Sword 5. This has been fun. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you folks are enjoying it. Like, I was really worried that I was going to start playing it and everyone was going to be like, why does Hobby like this game so much? It's shit. This game does ooze style, so please do. How much of the stub art is left? I think quite a fair bit. We hadn't got massively far into the story, if I'm not mistaken, but I can find out. But yeah, we'll play some more of this on Sunday then, seeing as people are enjoying it. I'm so happy that you're enjoying it. I really am. I only hope that you'll appreciate the ending as much as I do. I am very much in favour of this game. Wow. Oh, this is making me feel so much better because I was so anxious about playing this and so worried that you folks were going to absolutely fucking hate it. Like, you know, I will always love it even if people don't enjoy it, because games like this aren't for everybody, but there's something nice about showing somebody something that you love and then them going, I love it too, you know? It's very satisfying feeling. So I'm glad that you've been enjoying it, and enjoying it enough to just bin off the last decent Broken Sword game so that we can continue the story. Oh, I'm so hyped for Sunday now. Okay, right, no. I need to calm the fuck down. We'll save before I forget. That's a fair point, Torpor. That's a fair point. But I have very disparate taste in games, and I appreciate some of you folks probably don't have, like, quite as wide of a net and probably have higher standards than I do, because I'm fairly pigpen. There are certain things that I like more than other things, but you know what I mean. I played a game recently that we all agreed was maybe not stream material. Naming no names. But I'd probably play more of that, just not on stream, you know? Okay, so we need to go to this screen. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming along tonight. I've had a lot of fun. It's so wonderful to revisit this game after such a long time away from it. Because I literally haven't played this since it came out on the DS. And I played it obsessively when it came out on the DS, so... You're most welcome, Rocket. High standards, have you heard some of the thirsty comments said here on the regular? I mean, fair. I wouldn't have you any other way. Okay, there is a giveaway active on the stream. Tidders has already popped into the chat what the prize is. It's Endless Space 2. So if you would like to get yourself a copy of that, !ticket will get you 1 ticket to enter. You can purchase up to 10 tickets by saying !ticket space and then the number of tickets you wish to purchase, as Torpor has beautifully demonstrated there. You can see that we've got 2 entrants so far. Just in case this is the first time you're hearing about this giveaway tonight, I'll give you a little bit of extra time to enter now. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a little bit for the lag. The giveaway is closed, and the Master Thief has struck again. Oh, and Tidder's got in there just after Rocket as well. Do we perhaps have a Daisuke Jigen for our very own Lupin the Third? Objection, I remember the DS being new. It was a few years ago at most. Do not tell me otherwise. I will not tell you otherwise, Arcraft, because that makes me feel better too. It has out-rocketed Rocket, indeed. God, didn't I gift you this? I remember the Game Boy being new. I remember the Game Boy being new. I loved my Game Boy. I still have my Game Boy. It's safely tucked away. I've got some case mods I want to do to it. I still have my SP. Fuck you, Nintendo. Fuck yeah, Rocket. Okay. 4 entrants. A total of 40 tickets purchased. Still playing Crash on it. Amazing, Rocket. I love to hear it. Fucking love to hear it. I still play Dragon Quest Monsters on my Game Boy. Right. Let's see who wins. Our winner is Torpor. Congratulations, you have bested the Master Thief and the new Master Thief in single combat and have been victorious. You will take away the copy of Endless Space 2. Congratulations. Okay. So, giveaway's done. I will do Torpor, don't worry, I'm absolutely fucking Marvin, so I'm gonna go and order some food. Need to do my spiel first, and then I will send you lovely folks off to somebody. Okay, so thank you again everyone for coming along tonight. This has been so much fun. I am loving being back in this game after so long. It's filling me with nostalgia and joy, and yeah, it's fucking great. I love it. So happy. Going into the weekend with a big smile on my face, and that's in no small part down to you wonderful folks. I will be back tomorrow evening playing some more Killer Frequency. I know how much you folks were enjoying that last weekend, so I'm looking forward to showcasing some more of that for you. And I was really enjoying it too, so I'm looking forward to getting back into it as well. And then on Sunday, we'll play some more of this because you all want it, you've all asked for it, and God damn it, I want to give it to you. So that's what we'll do. That's this weekend. So hopefully I'll see you for some Killer Frequency, 10 PM UK time tomorrow. But I might not. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's see who we've got that's live that I can send you to. That's a lot of people live. I tell you what, it's been a while since we've visited our Adam. We're going to go and visit Adamification. Wonderful streamer. Fantastic streamer. Well worth a follow if you're not already following. Currently playing some Resident Evil 4 remake. And if you want to join in on the raid but don't get pulled through, there is the link to Adam's channel so that you can hop on in. Okay, right. Like I said before, hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. But maybe I won't. Either way, until I do see you next, I want you lovely folks to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, wash your fucking hands, or I will knock this wall down, and have a fantastic weekend, everyone, however you're spending it. Thank you once more for sharing in the nostalgia with me today. Bye-bye.